Welcome back to your favorite podcast, Two Homeschool Moms. I'm Nickie.
And I'm Ashlee. If you're looking for real, raw, and relatable moms who talk all things homeschool and mom life,
you're in the right place. All right, we are back and we're doing another collaboration video, but this one's going to be fun. We are going to be kind of doing a this or that of questions to each other, and basically you're going to get to know us, which is even more fun because who wouldn't want to get to know us? But here we are, and we want to thank our host for this collaboration, Davine over at Calm in the Chaos, and Shauna at Homegrown Homeschool. And then there's a bunch of other people who are joining in on this collab, and we'll have that playlist for you in the description down below. So for listeners who are listening, it'll be in the description there as well. But this is also on YouTube, so go check out all the other videos. And we're going to give a little bit of a small update before we jump in. So how are you?
Not well. Today's a rough day. Today's a rough Monday. And my kids aren't even here, so I can't even blame it on them. I'm not in a bad mood. I'm in a mood.
A Monday mood.
I'm in a Monday mood, and I'm just like kind of a little annoyed with like most things that are happening today. Like I was annoyed with my shirt. I was annoyed with my makeup. And then I was annoyed with my sandwich I just made because I thought it was going to be so good and it wasn't. And I don't know. I think I'm just like overwhelmed, I guess. I've known I was going to be traveling for work. Like, it's not that it's a surprise, but I hadn't been approved to book like my trip and my plane tickets and stuff. And I'm supposed to be traveling next week. And so I don't do well when things aren't like fully planned out. And so I just got the call this morning. They're like, okay, book your ticket. And it's next week. Like I leave in 1 week, and it's just like, I knew it was coming, but now it's like, okay, like all the flights suck that I'm stuck with. And so it's taking more time than I originally planned on spending traveling. And I just normally have like at least a month to prep. And now I have a week. And so I think I'm just overwhelmed is what I'm feeling.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. And maybe I'm starting my period. I could be the culprit of all this, and I might be fine in 3 days, but that may be, but that too, then I'm going to be on my period traveling, and I just don't want to, right? Like, it's just not fun. And so here we are sharing my business with the world. How are you doing?
I mean, I can relate considering I got my period unexpectedly on the trip to see you.
Yeah.
And that was a nightmare because I did not come prepared, and the hotel was not helpful. So with cardboard. Yeah.
I forgot they had cardboard applicators. Out of control.
Yep. Cardboard applicators. Don't know why they're still able to be made or whatever, but that was not happening. And that was an interesting day, or like hours that I had to wait. So, I feel that I wouldn't like traveling in those circumstances and like all the last minute and like not having it all prepared and like planned out ahead of time. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm kind of in a funk too. I mean, it's a lot of overwhelm, and it's like we're planning for the next year's curriculum kind of. So I've been like staying up super late, just like researching and like looking up YouTube videos and just trying to figure out what my year is going to look like next year, even though I know I'm super early, but like if I don't start now, like we only school till like May. So now that I'm working, I want to get it like cleared away. And I mean, I kind of went on about this on my Instagram today, but I was just like, I'm like adjusting to this whole work thing, and it kind of sucks. Like I'm in this I hate it mode. Not that I don't like the job. It's just it's just a weird, like I feel like it takes so much time out of the middle of the week that it throws everything off to where I feel like I'm missing so much, even though I know it's only like a 13-hour week job. Like it's not a lot of hours out of a week, but it's just weird because it's smack in the middle of the week.
That is weird. Yeah, because you basically have to have this chunk out of your homeschool week disrupted. And yeah, it's a weird adjustment. I don't even know if you could ever adjust to that because it's always right in the middle. you know?
Yeah, so my Mondays have become like my busy day where I'm like making sure everything is set for the week and like preparing like my lunch for the next day and like stupid things like that, or making sure my clothes are washed. And so Mondays I've come to not like, and then that's also our filming day, but that's like the highlight of the Monday.
Yeah.
So that's helpful. But yeah, just in a funk. But I'm sure I'll get more used to it as the time goes on. Just trying to find a rhythm and stuff like that. But
well, yeah, it hasn't even been a month, has it, since you started working?
Officially a month, yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
started on like the end of December, so
yeah, it's still building the habits and stuff, but it's just like an extra like thing you have to worry about, and it just like it can be very frustrating because you're just like, I would rather be worrying about these things or like my kid or like this, and it's just like an extra.
Well, yeah, and I've worked from home for like, the last 5 years, so like whether that's, you know, YouTube or whatnot, but like it's just one of those things. I'm also not used to leaving the house and being away and not, you know, I don't know. It's an adjustment, but I'm ready to laugh and have fun with these questions.
I'm super excited. So there's 21 this or that questions, and they're all momish, homeschool momish related, but they're fun. And I feel like I'm going to be a mess answering some of them and not be able to make a decision.
I kind of didn't really look too much at them because I wanted to like not think about it and just say it.
I tried to be the opposite because I'm like, I don't want to just like stare and be like, I don't know the answer. I'm too indecisive today. It's not going to be a good one.
Well, I figured these will be good like discussion things too, and not just like blow through some questions. But okay, walk slow or walk fast. Can I just answer yours for you? You are totally a fast walker.
Okay, and that's what I would pick, but I feel like I walk slower because I have little legs. Because I'm so short, so I'm always like trying to keep up with everyone.
Do you feel like you gotta like overpower the walkers next to you, right? Like keep up?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have long legs, but I'm not like tall. I'm like average, I would say, height wise. But like, I don't know. I like to walk slow because I like to take it in, but then like I like to walk fast because I want to get the heck out of there.
So it depends like, where you are.
It depends where I am. If I'm in nature, I want to walk slow. And if I'm in the mall or doing an errand or doing groceries, I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good answer. Depends where you're physically located, where the walking needs to be.
Exactly.
Art museum or history museum?
I don't like either.
Oh, you chose neither.
Yeah, I'm just my worst subjects. I hate history. So I would probably go with art because at least that's like somewhat pretty to look at, or can be. It could be very interesting to look at. Like we could have some nudes or something going around, but I mean that could be pretty.
That'd be pretty.
Oh boy. I don't know why, but I'm thinking of that movie with Jennifer, what's the singer? What's her name? Jennifer J-Lo.
Jennifer Lopez, the wedding planner, where she breaks off the statues. She breaks
the penis off. That's exactly what of. So yeah, art. Art is for the win.
Art with penises, apparently, is what will get Nickie's attention.
Yes.
Oh my god. Well, I picked the history museum because I don't like teaching history, but like I love like it's like a mystery history show, like where they find like this old thing from like hundreds of thousands of years ago, and then it's like in a museum, and I think that's cool, like something that existed that long ago and they still have it.
But see, I look at that and I go, is that a replica? Is that fake? Like, is that
you don't
really
believe
a mummy? Is that really, like, it just makes me wonder.
I believe
like,
it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm too much of a skeptic, I feel like. For me
have
to enjoy.
Have you been to like a museum? Like, have you seen mummies?
Oh, yeah. We have
me too.
A really big array of museums in Chicago. So they're kind of a big deal. We have like the Beale Museum, which has all the mummies and stuff. And then we have like the Shed Aquarium, which is all like your aquatics. And we have the art, and we have space, the planetarium, and all this. Yeah, we could go when you come.
Okay.
And point out all the things that we don't know, or which is probably everything.
Yeah, I'd probably be like, I have no idea.
Oh, we have a really cool science museum.
Oh, I do like science museums because they're normally like interactive.
Very interactive.
Yeah, those are fun.
So, beach or pool?
Beach.
Yep. Yep.
Even though I have a pool, I would choose my beach. I'd choose a beach over the pool any day.
Because a beach, you like sit there. I hate sand. I hate sand. Like hate sand. Like
Then why
I
do you
don't want
like
it.
a beach?
I don't want it in my car.
Yeah.
I don't mind it on my toes, but I don't really want it anywhere else.
Yeah.
But I love hearing the beach and just like the seagulls and like just all the sounds of being at the beach. I could literally sit for hours and hours and hours. Like when we went to Florida for our anniversary trip, I would just sit on the balcony and just literally just sit there for hours. Even at night, I'd sit out there till like midnight. Just like I couldn't see anything, but like I could hear it.
Yeah.
And now my mom bought me a sound machine for Christmas because she thought maybe if I had sound, I wouldn't need my fan. And like, no, now I need both.
Now you need both.
Now I need the fan and I need the ocean waves crashing in the background, or rain because I like that too. But yeah.
Okay. Side note: I'm sure you've seen the commercial for that Calm app where then it will play like the white noise. Have you ever tried that?
No.
Nick keeps saying, like, we need to try that because we sleep with nothing on, especially because it's winter right now.
Gosh.
And sometimes, like, if we're like, not being able to sleep, we're like, we need some sort of sound because we have one of the dogs in our room with us at night and, they're always annoying. And so I'm like, I wonder how that app works because I wouldn't want like my phone on all night, I
think there's timers on it where like after a while it'll just like go off. But I have it on my phone. Like I downloaded it.
Oh, okay.
But then I was like, because then I imagine just wearing headphones, but I'm like, I don't want to wear headphones to bed. But I'm like, who else wants to hear this, But I could never sleep with nothing. Like I could hear like every part of organ in my body doing something if I did that. Like there's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, it depends on the night, I guess. All right. Would you rather discuss socialization or how your child will keep up with a stranger?
That's kind of a weird one.
I know. I had to so if you're talking to somebody, would you rather talk to them about how you socialize your kid or how your kid's going to keep up with whatever standards they probably have? So it's probably one of those nasty homeschool people or non-homeschoolers that ask questions.
So I've legit had to answer this question before to multiple people who have asked how I socialize my kid. And I always just say, why don't you go have a conversation with her?
Right.
Because she's able to conversate. Is that even a word? Conversate? Yeah. I don't know.
Converse. Yeah.
She's able to do that with no problems. And she was freaking tiny. So I would definitely rather show them how she can keep up with a stranger. And if they're that stranger, I would rather have them ask her a question, ask her whatever, talk to her. Yeah. She'll talk back.
So you'd rather that question?
Yeah.
The socialization one?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been asked how my kid will keep up. I think most people don't think that geniuses are just being generated out of public school. I don't really get that question. So I guess the socialization one too, because I think I have more rebuttals for it. Or just go hang out with my kid. Or what kind of unsocialized person are you asking that question?
Sorry. Yeah, it's a weird one. I don't know that anyone would ever ask how my child would keep up a conversation. I think it's just something maybe if they noticed ahead of time that our kid was quiet and not social and they were concerned, maybe I could see that being brought up. But I don't know. I don't think that's a worry in either of our situations.
That's what I mean. Our kids just aren't quiet. Yeah. Our kids are very social. I think if they were in school or not in school. And so I don't think we get that question because our kids don't portray that. We normally, I think, have to tell them to stop being so social.
Yeah, ditto. Especially when our kids can talk for 3 hours over the phone if we let them. Yep. So, okay, next one. Plans or surprises, even though you kind of gave this away in your update.
Plans. I hate surprises.
I like both. I find comfort in knowing that I know what's happening and there's a plan, especially vacation. Although I'm totally okay with my husband taking on some of that. like planning now because I feel like I plan every other aspect of our life. But I'm also like, I really like surprises too because no one ever really did that. So I'm always like, someone's got to throw me a surprise one day. Like, I want a surprise party, but like try to get it past me because like I am the investigator of investigators. So like I always figure stuff out. Or if like someone wants to get something out of me, like I ruined a surprise party, my mom's 40th, because she like pulled my hair and was like, why is grandma cleaning the house? Like this extensively. And I'm like, I don't know, because she just felt like it. And like, I just don't have a good poker face.
Yeah.
But
me either.
I've always wanted like something planned because I do all the planning all the time for everyone. I do all the things for my friends. And like, yeah, I'm going to be 40 in a few years. So you have some years too.
Is that what is this my hint to is this what we're doing here?
Yeah, I know. Harder for you to plan across the country, but you know.
Don't underestimate me, lady.
Yeah,
but yeah, I like planning. I'm okay with like surprise gestures, like, you know, oh, I did this for you, or oh, I got you this. But I'm highly disappointed most of the time in other people's plans. So
That's
like,
okay.
I'll do
one
it.
time I tried to surprise you by sending a DoorDash to you for your birthday because I'm like, I'm going to send her something, but I don't want to send her just like a keychain, just stupid example, but whatever. I'm like, I'm going to send her something so she can enjoy her morning or afternoon, whenever it flippin' came to you. And then you're like, you do realize that like I have a code to get into my neighborhood. And I'm like, no.
But it was still a great surprise. Like, I wasn't expecting that. It was only, like 10 minutes before I found out anyways. So,
yeah,
still sweet.
I guess. But,
yeah. Those surprises I'm good with. But, like, planning a whole day or a trip, there's no freaking way. Educational posters on your walls or nothing?
I have 2. I have numbers from 1 to 100 and the alphabet, but they've been up since kindergarten and they were beneficial for me then. Now they're just because I'm too lazy to stand on a ladder and get them off the top of my wall. But I also thought I had to recreate the classroom when I first started homeschooling. So I bought a ton of posters. And yeah, I mean, I don't really think they're necessary.
Yeah, I did. Well, I did the same thing. So I bought them all, had all these posters, and then they were just like, no one looked at them, and then it just looked like cluttered.
Yeah.
But now with Nico, I'm like, crap, I need something to reference for like the days of the week, the months of the year.
But that's different though. That I feel like there's a need. But like, could you print out something?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like show him. I was watching someone's YouTube video and she had the exact poster, but she just was holding it and like pointing to it and then just put it away, which I think that's what I'll do. I'm not gonna hang them on the walls.
Oh, just kidding. I also have the United States and the world map on the wall, but I'm okay with those because those are like cool to just like point out every now and then.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess we're both.
Yeah. And as long as it's not like too much, like it doesn't need to look like a classroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about take a Sunday or a snow day?
Sunday. For sure. Which I wouldn't really, we could take a snow day somewhere else, but Sunday. What about you?
I like the snow. I like to be cold versus sweating hot, but the sun is nice, especially when you haven't seen it in a really long time because we have not. The sun poked out today for the first time in like probably weeks.
Oh God.
And so I was enjoying that, but I do like the winter and like being in the snow.
All right. Yeah, no, I would much rather be inside like schooling or whatever when it's cold and snowing if it ever happened, and then not school and be outside when it's hot. Like I love the feeling of my skin like burning from the sun, like just baking in the sun. All-time favorite. And I'm not being sarcastic. I love the heat and the sun.
You ever be in the car and your leg is like facing where the sun is beating down and your jeans feel like they're on fire? Like I almost want to come out of my skin when that happens because it hurts so bad. I do not like burning. I am super fair skin, so I burn like that. But I'll never forget being by you because I was like in t-shirts walking around and you're like in, long sleeves, sweat, all these layers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this feels great.
And I'm like freezing.
True story.
Yep.
Clothes on the floor or in the hamper?
Okay, well, my kids need to put their clothes in a hamper. Me, my clothes are everywhere. I can't. There's something, and I've been like this since I was little. I just put my clothes wherever, and I've never changed, and I can't change. So
Because, you know, or we have that like random chair that just gets like toppled with like clothes because they're not dirty. They're not ready for the hamper yet.
But I'm going to wear them soon. And so, yeah.
So I'm kind of the same where I will put them in the hamper the day that I'm going to wash them.
Right.
But I have like my little piles or my chair or whatnot because I don't wear clothes for long before my PJs go on. Like if I go out, I come right home and I take them off and my pajamas go on or my sweats or like, you know, something like that. You know how people just like whip their bra off and everything when they come home? Well, that's me to a T.
Yeah.
So my clothes aren't dirty, so they don't need to go in the hamper and be washed because I don't want to wash double or have all this crazy laundry.
I agree. Yep. Physical planner or digital planner?
Come on. Do we need to have another advertisement for Homeschool Planet again?
Yeah, but even though I love that and it's a digital planner, I still print it out because I like physical paper. So I can't answer it. Both. I need all the planners I can get.
So I have the satisfaction of checking the boxes on Homeschool Planet on the computer, but then I also have the satisfaction of checking it with a pen when I print it out. So I like it to be organized on the computer, and then I like to like highlight or like check it off as I go when it's like a physical copy, but I don't like to like physically write in a planner.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I just got that planner and I'm trying to. But
but that's for books. That's like...
No, it's a life planner too.
Oh, well, I would just be filling out the book section.
Yeah, well, I was trying to like get my life together too, but we'll see. It's been a struggle this week.
We all have that wish.
Yeah.
All right, night out, night in.
Night in, for sure. I don't like going out. I don't like people, things, anything. What about you? Yours is night out. I know it.
I don't like people. Yes, night out for sure.
Yeah.
I am definitely get me out of the house and like show me around. Even if we go to the same cool restaurant, I don't care. Just take me out of the house. Because I'm already here all the time. So like I need escapes.
Yeah, not me. Art projects or science projects?
Like another double whammy of like, ew. Art for the win again, because science has way too many steps typically, or way too, well, they could both be really messy. But art, I feel like I can control more, whereas science, it's like if you don't do it as they say, it's not going to come out as they say, whereas like art, I guess I have a little more leeway there.
I'm the complete opposite, because art, I feel like there's no rules, just it's all like whatever, do what you want. Hope it comes out okay. And then science, it's do this, do this, and this will happen. Yeah.
That's true. I do like that too. But I don't like, this is why I still have boxes of like subscription stuff because they overwhelm me.
Oh my gosh.
Even though they're word for word what I should do.
Yeah. Our kids like them though. But yeah, I don't like either. I hate projects. I hate messes. I hate it all.
Yeah, same. But if I had to pick. All right. What about vacation or staycation?
Vacation, for sure.
Yeah. I don't know that I've ever just taken a staycation.
I don't know.
I'm always staycation. Either. I'm home.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel, I don't leave. And like to stay in a hotel where I live, no. I have. I'm lying. I have done it multiple times, but...
Oh, we have too. But like...
Yeah, I don't prefer it.
No. Like, take me out of Illinois.
Yeah.
Let me go somewhere where I haven't grown up, where I haven't seen all the things.
Right.
I want to go and see the world. I took 7 trips last time. Like, and I have so far none planned this year, which is shocking. But yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Vacation for sure. Loose guidelines. This kind of goes hand in hand with the last one. Loose guidelines or clear directions.
I mean, I'm going to say clear direction, but it depends because I'm fine with, it depends what it is.
Yeah, same. I can't answer that because there's plenty of times where my life is very loose. And then there's plenty of times where I need clear direction. So,
yeah. I don't, that one depends. All right. Winter or summer?
I mean, summer, I guess, because I'm outside more.
Yeah. Yeah, I like summer just because I prefer the weather in summer and swimming and the
Swimming.
sun. Yeah.
Yeah. Plan
Oh.
plan a field trip or plan a co-op lesson.
Neither. None of it. No. I mean, I would take my kids. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't want to plan any lesson, let alone a co-op lesson.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have to go with field trip because we do a lot of that. And it's easy for me because I'm just like, oh, cool, that looks cool, let's go. Like, there's not a whole lot of thought. And it's like vacation, it's fun. So,
yeah, I'd probably pick field trip too. Yeah. I just don't want to like deal with other people's schedules and problems. Like, I'm very thankful my mother-in-law handles the co-op side because I wouldn't handle it very well.
Yeah, well, there's a reason why we're no longer in co-ops.
We should do a whole episode on co-ops. I think it would just be fantastic. All right. Clean as you cook or clean at the end?
At the end.
At the end for me too.
I guess I clean up a little bit as I go. Like I just like put things in the fridge or like stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I'm not like doing dishes or any of those.
Unless like something is like I'm done with pretty much everything. It's just like baking or cooking. And then I have to like wait 20 minutes. Then I'll like clean up and do the dishes. But
yeah,
if it's easy, then no, not till after.
I think we can answer in unison the next one. Fiction or nonfiction?
Fiction.
We're a
Even
little
though I'm reading a nonfiction right now, and it's pretty good. It's a pretty great one.
Well, you're not going to convince me to read that one. Sorry.
Which one? Did I tell you which one I'm reading?
Oprah or something, right?
Oh, yeah. It's really good. I think I actually have meant to text you like because it's heavy, so I can only listen to like a couple chapters at once. I'm like, you need to read this. I think everyone should read it. Actually, it's a very good book.
There is one like book that I want to read, but if anyone knows, I think she goes by Dr. Becky. She's like the Good Inside lady. She has a podcast, but she also has her own book, and she gives phenomenal advice. She's like a psychiatrist or somebody like that. Mm-hmm. That would probably be the only one that I would be able to force myself through. I just can't get into things that aren't fiction. So,
yeah.
And we're kind of like fiction book nerds.
Yeah, I would 1,000% choose fiction over.
Like we just read a devastating book by Rebecca Yarros, the person who wrote Iron Flame and Fourth Wing and all that. And we were both sending each other pictures of our crying faces because it was so ridiculously sad and so good at the same time. If you haven't read The Last Letter, go read it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good one. Wasn't there another one she wrote? It's not Iron Flame or Fourth Wing that we both really liked. It was another military one.
Oh, yeah, In the Likely Event.
Oh, yeah, that one was good, too. And I think it was emotional.
That's the one that was about the plane, and I started reading it on a plane. And I was like, nope, can't read this, because it literally started out with like a statistic in the first chapter. And I'm like, nope, can't read this. But that was really good. I liked that one a lot too.
Yeah, she's good. You know, she has like so many, like, because now that we read that one, it's like all over my Kindle. And I'm just like, all right, I just need a different book for right now. I can't be crying at the moment. So
yeah, I just downloaded like Girls Trip or something. I think it's like a thriller. And I'm excited because I need a break from romance and tears.
That's why I think I went to the nonfiction. And I'm reading a fantasy, so it's a little switching.
All right, pizza or tacos?
I'm going to say pizza, even though I love both. Those are like my two food groups, is pizza and
right?
tacos. But if I had to pick one, I think I would pick pizza.
It really depends because Chicago is known for their pizza. And I'm totally satisfied with like a frozen Jack's pizza. You know, just add a little bit cheese on that. And my favorite topping is to put like drizzle some Chick-fil-A sauce on top. It is so good that way. Or I could go for like a deep dish, but I really like tacos. How do you choose, pizza or taco?
I think, because, you know, like how you said, like I could eat any pizza and be fine. Yeah. So I'm not picky with pizza. pizza's just pizza to me. But like tacos, I feel like you could have bad tacos. And
Oh, yeah.
so I would rather be safe and stick with pizza.
But I'm more of like a taco salad kind of gal. Like I love a good taco salad, and we make that a lot because Molly's not the biggest fan of tacos. So we'll just like throw it in some lettuce and she'll eat it. So don't ask why, because she literally will eat Taco Bell, but she won't like eat our homemade tacos, which comes on the same tortilla. But whatever. We all have weird quirks.
We sure do.
Laminator or binding system?
Binding system, for sure. I don't even know if I laminate stuff anymore.
Yeah, I had a laminator, and I think laminators come in handy when you have like multiple kids and you're looking to like save stuff. So I laminated the crap out of like a bunch of stuff when I first started homeschooling, until then I realized, what do I need this for? I just laminated this for nothing. And so I would probably pick a binding system, even though you don't have one. I go to Staples and they do it for me.
Yeah, which that's an awesome tip that you can do. Because you can actually take like a book, like a curriculum book, and hand it to them and they'll bind it for you.
Yeah, they'll cut it, they'll bind it, they'll, do whatever you want.
All right. Roller coasters or water slides?
Water slides.
Why?
Roller coasters make me sick. Water slides make me sick too, but I like water things a little bit more these days. If this was years ago, I would have picked roller coasters because I loved doing that. But now I'm more kind of afraid of height. And roller coasters, you're literally out there. And like most water slides, you're enclosed. So I don't feel as like scared that I'm gonna just like fall out or crash.
I'm the total opposite. Like I would pick neither. Like I don't do any of them ever. I absolutely hate them all. But a water slide, I feel like super claustrophobic in, and because it's like wet and humid inside, and I like full on panic attack inside those. So
yeah, but I feel like the water is forcing you out
or drowning you and killing you.
We're gonna go to Great Wolf Lodge, and I'm going to like get you out of your fear.
I won't do it. I've been to Great Wolf Lodge like 10 times, and I just sit there. I will not go on any of the rides. I can't do it. I used to be so adventurous, and then I had kids. And here we are.
Well, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too, but water slides are just different. I get nauseous still. I mean, especially when you're going in the dark and it spins you around and you can't see where you're going.
Yeah.
I have vertigo, so that doesn't help, but like, I don't know.
Not for
I
me.
still like the water and waves.
Yeah, I'll go in the water, just not in a tube.
Car schooling or outdoor schooling? Oh, wait, let's just say this is our last or that question.
I'm going to say outdoor schooling, but I don't really think I would ever do either of these, to be honest. I'm too distracted.
You guys have really hot weather where I think it would be too uncomfortable to school outside for very long.
Oh, yeah. I mean, during summer, unless you're in a pool, you can't go outside.
And you work like from home. So I don't ever picture you just like getting in the car and needing to school.
Yeah. And like
unless you're on vacation.
But even then, yeah, I feel like we just wouldn't do it. And then if we choose to go outside, it's because we're choosing to like take a break or something. Like outside to us is like breaking from school, not continuing school. What about you?
Yeah, same. I mean, we've sat outside like on the step before and just like done some school when like a storm's coming in and we want to just like watch it roll in, or it's just really nice out and we want to sit outside, but we never do like all of our school outside. And then if I've had like a trip where we have to go somewhere that like wasn't planned in our like homeschool calendar or whatever, I'll like bring a couple things with, but again, it's not like everything. It could just be like a math worksheet or math book or whatever, but a lot of the time it doesn't end up happening.
Right.
So
yeah, no, I agree. All right. So those were our this or that 21 questions. Don't forget that this was part of a collaboration, and we have an entire playlist link down below if you want to get to know some other homeschool moms. I know I'm going to have fun watching their answers and seeing how they relate to us or not. So that's it.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye. We want to hear from you. Your feedback is invaluable to us, so let us know your thoughts on today's episode. Share your topic suggestions or ask us any burning questions you may have. Your input shapes the direction of our podcast, and we're here to create content that resonates with you.
If you enjoy listening to homeschool stories, curriculum reviews, advice, struggles, and overall mom life, this podcast is for you. But so is our YouTube channels.
Don't forget to check out our individual channels. We share even more content, insights, and a behind-the-scenes look at our lives. Thanks for listening.